What's going on, gang? Today we are taking a look at Zyuden Sentai number 00, Tobaspino. Now, Eagle Eye viewers will notice that Tobaspino is a repaint slash remold of Gabutera. Chiefly, the big differences are the head, the dino arms, and this piece right here on the back. Tobaspino is a Spinosaurus, or Spinosaurus. It is a very large carnivore that, well, to be honest, it's kind of frightening. In fact, most dinosaurs are very terrifying. He does come in this beautiful navy blue color that I absolutely adore. He does share many components with Gabutera, which we'll be showing Gabutera with him in a minute. His beast battery is a very nice little beast battery. It is 00, and he has brave in function just like everybody else. So let's go ahead and turn on the lights and sounds, or I'm sorry, just the sounds. Oops. And we'll get with the beast battery. Now the reason I just changed the angle of the video is because you get a little something special with the beast battery when you insert it. You get this little boomerang thing popping out of his back. Now this is the weapon of choice from Death Kyoryu, or Kyoryu Death, the evil ranger that shows up in the movie. It's a boomerang that actually does come unpegged. Now he will use it in his combined robot mode, but that is an awfully tiny little boomerang. So tiny. When compared with Gabutera, as you can see, Tobaspino is practically the same size. There is a little bit of difference in the height in Dino mode simply because, well, Gabutera has a bigger head than Tobaspino, and Tobaspino has this arch going on back here. But as you can see, they are basically the same toy, just repainted. Heck, even the tails are exactly the same. The feet, I mean, every other component on here is exactly the same. One negative to Tobaspino is that he doesn't have any other sounds built into him, as opposed to, say, Gabutera, which whatever beast battery you plug into him, it'll make the noise. Here I've got Bunpaki, and well, yeah, he's a little self-centered like that. Merging him with the other dinos is exactly the same as Gabutera. First off, we're going to close up his mouth and pull off his tail. And then we'll reach up here and pull this whole piece off. When we do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull the boomerang piece out and fold that up. We'll put these guys off to the side. As you can see, the head is already visible. Then transformation is exactly the same. Take the legs and put them down, and then extend. And then extend the legs. Next up, we will take the tail, open it up, and pull out his helmet. And then the tail, obviously, will get plugged into the back, like that. Then take Ankidon, and he will plug into one arm. And then Bunpaki will plug into the other arm, like so. And then one hand gets the boomerang, though he doesn't want to hold it all that well. Come on. Oh. So I gave the boomerang to Bunpachi because the hole here for the fist is just too big for the peg. And then this becomes some kind of like shield hammer thing. And that is supposed to be able to be held by Ankidon, but Ankidon's fist is missing a piece of plastic that is supposed to make it smaller and able to hold these things without any real issue. And finally, the head. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that this head is exactly the same as Kyoryuger's, except the areas around the mouth are not painted and the eyes are red instead of green. But most of it gets covered up by a cool, wicked helmet. That helmet is very reminiscent of the helmet worn by the combined form of the Ninja Storm Rangers and the Thunder Rangers. But still, very cool. And here we have the fully combined form of Spinodino, or Spinodino. Overall, Spino Dio looks really cool. I don't really care for the weird shield hammer and the boomerang, but otherwise, it looks really cool. I really like the overall look of it. It's just a really neat take on Gabutira. Just very, very cool, very awesome. Love the helmet. The helmet makes it for me, I really think. I like the fact that we have another figure here that you can use Ankidong and Bumpaki here with. And I really like the look of this guy. The blue is what kind of sells it for me, but the blue works well with the lighter powder blue and the dark metal gray of Bumpaki. The only thing I don't like about this guy is, one, lack of sounds, and two, the crotch hands are a little much. I don't know what it is with just about every mecha in this line, but they all have crotch hands. Now, compared with Kyoryugen, it is a very nice contrast. You've just got two really interesting looking figures here. I like it a lot. You've got the bright red of Kyoryugen, and then you've got the nice brightish dark blue of Spino Dio. Together, they just look really neat and ready to start some stuff. And even though it's not official, Tobaspino can combine with Pleason. And here's what I lovingly refer to as Spino Rocket. Yeah, it's just replacing Gabutira, but still, it looks pretty cool, pretty scary, and oh, so evil. Still, it's nice to have some options. Overall, Tobaspino is a solid addition to the Kyoryuger toy line. It is nice to see an evil dinosaur for once, and he just looks cool. I really do like him a lot. Now that this guy is out, the only one we have left to wait for is Bragigas, which will be coming out probably sometime in late September or October. So guys, this has been Spade of the Baltmatrix with a review of Kyoryugen Super Sentai Kyoryuger Tobaspino. I really like this guy, and I suggest you pick it up if you can. And we'll catch you next time.